Birmingham City Schools scholars learn to lead and serve. They travel throughout the country and around the world, excel in the classroom and on playing fields, tracks, and courts. The knowledge they gain leads to millions in scholarships. The lessons they learn today and nurturing they receive prepare our scholars to own businesses, star on stages, lead universities and corporations, impact our nation and our world. Birmingham City Schools. Success starts here.
Hey, my friend, how you doing? You know I love them cheeks. Come here, my baby. Come on. Go on down the red carpet.
It's the first day of school in Birmingham City Schools, and our scholars are ready to unlock their potential and creativity. Here at Sun Valley Elementary School, the sun was shining bright on these students as they walked down the red carpet and into the school.
We are ready day one, and we are certainly ready as our partners, Birmingham Police Department. They've come and they've rolled out the red carpet for our scholars. Parents are taking pictures, children are excited, so we are just thrilled.
These twin siblings are thrilled about starting kindergarten at Sun Valley.
I like school.
You do?
Yes.
What do you like about school?
I like sitting down at school and eating at school.
Down the street at the newly opened Martha Gaskins Early Learning Annex, Superintendent Dr. Mark Sullivan joined the children as they danced to their morning words of affirmation song. Miss Arlene Williams, talk about how the first day of school is going at the new Martha Gaskins Early Learning Annex.
Let me just say, I want to really thank the families, the communities, because they have really shown out. They've been here on time. Children were here for breakfast. Breakfast went smoothly. Drop off was great. And they came right on to class. So I thank this community because they have really done a great job accepting us.
In North Birmingham, George Washington Carver High School's principal Tiki Hines and her staff may be the best dancers in the district. They showed off a few moves as they welcomed their scholars back to school for another year of learning. The Rams were even featured on WBRC's Good Day, Alabama. Near downtown Birmingham, Phillips Academy's Junior Lions cheerleaders performed to the Temptations' popular hit Get Ready, welcoming their fellow classmates back to school for another world-class education. The brothers of Phi Beta Sigma helped with traffic flow and made sure the students got into the building safely. A few blocks over at the historic A.H. Parker High School, the fans were popping and the pom-poms were shaking. The football Bison dads and the Park alums cheered on the scholars as they embarked on a new chapter in life. The brothers of Omega Psi Phi and 95.7 Jams were on the hill of Ramsey IB High School, greeting the scholars and wishing them a fantastic school year. Let's head to Southwest Birmingham. BCS board member Walt Wilson and community members put smiles on the scholars' faces as they walked down the red carpet and into Jones Valley Middle School. And Winona High School ended their first day of school with a pep rally.
We had a great first day here. We had about at least 3/4 of the student body showed up on day one. That's the most kids I've ever had show up in all my years of education on day one, and we were ready day one. We also, right now, we had a pep rally for coming back to school to deal with our greatness, our academic success, and to celebrate our students who came today and also how well we've done on our tests.
Dr. Sullivan made stops at several schools to greet students. Overall, he said the first day of school was a success.
Everybody's excited about being in school. You know, the way you start school is the way you end school. And if this is an indication of how school's going to end, it is going to end exciting because the day has been an exciting day all throughout the school district. So welcome and thank you for day one.
I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
I'm Jason. I'm in the 4th grade. I love math. I am epic.
I am Evelyn Jones. I'm in 2nd grade. I love reading. I am epic.
Epic Alternative Elementary School, a 2024 National Blue Ribbon School. Our students thrive. Our teachers are committed to each student's individual success. We're producing future lawyers, doctors, teachers, engineers, and business owners too.
Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
In Birmingham City Schools, we say success starts here. and the results show. BCS students continue to make gains on the ACAP grade for the year 2024-25. That's according to initial reports. ACAP stands for Alabama Comprehensive Assessment Program. Birmingham City Schools also reduced the number of its failing schools to the lowest number since the state began issuing school district and individual school report cards.
A few years ago, we had 15 schools in the state A through F report card that were listed as F schools. We have been making great strides and improvements. 2 years ago, we cut that number in half to 7 schools. And when the test scores come out in the fall, you will see that we will have, and this information is embargoed, so I won't say what the exact number is, but what I will say is that we will have the lowest number of F schools that we've ever had in Birmingham City Schools, and we will have the highest grade on a report card than we've ever had.
And there's more exciting news. Birmingham City Schools has emerged as a proven leader among school districts in the state. Here's how. Curriculum and Associates recently completed a study of 8,000 school systems in 30 states. Curriculum and Associates ranks BCS as being #1 in Alabama in math recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. BCS ranks 7th in the nation in mathematics recovery. BCS uses an online platform called iReady by Curriculum and Associates to track accurate data of students' performance through practice tests.
We noticed that our students had tremendous deficits after the pandemic. However, the program allowed us to get just-in-time data on their math and ELA skills. We benchmarked our students 3 times a year. We not only used it for our benchmark and our formative assessment, but we also used it to also provide online personalized instructions in both content areas. It was a hard sell because our students, were really trying to recover a lot of skills, but the program helped us to identify those areas where they were weak and their strengths. And we tailored our professional learning and our curriculum to the information we gathered from iReady.
So what strategies did BCS implement to see this incredible success?
We've extended our school year through our intercession program. We've had great summer programs. We have great partners who work with us, like STEER, Beta Basics, the City of Birmingham through a partnership called Page Pals. So all of those things working together, I think, has contributed to the success that we're seeing in Birmingham.
School board members say they are pleased with the current trend of success in Birmingham City Schools.
It is a great day to be a board member and a participant in the Birmingham City Schools. I'm so proud of the work that we have accomplished thus far.
I'm so proud of our board, our superintendent, our academic officer, all of our teachers and principals, especially the scholars and their parents, because I have testimonies from parents. I've met them in the grocery stores. They talked about how they've been all in with their teachers. They talked about the buy-in to the program. They talked about Saturday school. They talked about doing the 10 to 15 minutes of reading at home. And these are the results.
You can read more about the case study on our website, bhamcityschools.org. I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
Watch Steve Brown, Brett Oates, Ray Turner, Keith Mims, and Tommy Palladino this fall on BCS Under the Lights.
From performing in Birmingham, Alabama to singing before an international audience, the Birmingham Youth and Young Adult Fellowship Choir brought joy to millions of people on the popular NBC television show America's Got Talent. How did it feel to perform on the stage for America's Got Talent?
To be honest with you, I'm still processing it.
It felt amazing. I had so much fun. It was crazy. I always dreamed about being on there. I was nervous because I was kind of the first person to come out. But it was a lot of people in there. I never sung in front of thousands of people. So it was different, but it was exciting because it was a new journey for us.
A dream that came true for Peyton Marbury, Jessica Judge, and Braylon Malone, all Birmingham City School students who sing in the fellowship choir. There are several more current BCS students and former students who sing in the choir that was founded by Ramsey IB High School graduate, Mr. Akeem Lee. Talk about your choir making it to America's Got Talent. How big is it?
It feels amazing. It's almost like I still can't believe it even happened. We taped the audition in March, so we've been, holding in this big secret for quite a bit of time, but it feels absolutely amazing. But it also feels like a relief, we finally get to share this moment with the city of Birmingham and our family and friends.
This group spent a countless number of hours and months of rehearsals beginning last fall. Their amazing voices not only moved the crowd and viewers.
I could see and hear how much work went into this. Every single one of you played the perfect part. We had lead vocals, we had emotion, and I'm so honored that you would come here on our 20th anniversary, and in return, I want to give you something.
It led celebrity judge Simon Cowell to press the golden buzzer. Giving the choir an opportunity to move to the next level. This competition is a defining moment for this choir.
This year is actually our 10th year anniversary, so to be able to appear on an international platform is amazing for it to happen, especially now. It's been 10 years of a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice, and I'm just really, really excited.
Did you ever think this would happen for your choir?
No, absolutely not. The choir was founded originally as a one-time thing. But God had other plans, and a lot of young people in the city wanted to be a part of it, so we kept it going, and 10 years later, we're still here.
This is also a defining moment for Braylon Malone, who's been a part of this choir for 8 years and always watches America's Got Talent.
And I was like, man, I'll never be on that show ever in my life, boy. Who I look like going out there doing that? And it's crazy that I did it, and it was like, dang, what? Like, I was just watching it, but now it's me. I hugged Simon. Like what? Like, boy, oh my God.
Is it a dream come true?
Yeah, yes sir.
Jessica Judge has been in this choir for nearly a year. She also sings in the choir at George Washington Carver High School and credits her renowned music instructor, Bobby Stringer, for also preparing her for this big moment in life.
He's helped me with solos and singing out more. And it's just he's helped a lot, and I appreciate him for everything he's done for me.
So what's next?
Be prepared to see BYY-AFC on your TV screens in the fall of this year.
And they are having their 10th anniversary and back to school benefit concert on Sunday, July 20th at the historic 16th Street Baptist Church starting at 3:30. Free school supplies will be giving out to K through 12 students. If you would like to donate and help with travel and other expenses, you can give by visiting the group's website at www.bhamyyafc.org. If you would like to donate through check or other methods, send them an email at info@bhamyyafc.org.
This is just the beginning. You're big, now it's going to get bigger. Right?
I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
I graduated from Woodlawn High School with 2 years of college credit thanks to the early college program. I am Destiny Nelson Miles, and at age 19, I graduated from UAB and started my finance career at Regions.
With specialized career academies, early college, career and technical education, and a rigorous curriculum, Birmingham City Schools prepares you for college, for careers, for life.
Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
Big things are happening here at Booker T. Washington K-8 School in Birmingham. Inside the school's gymnasium this week, the scholars welcomed in guests from the Birmingham community for a major celebration.
Booker T. Washington, recognized as a STEM certified campus.
The National Institute for STEM Education designated Washington K-8 School as a STEM certified school. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
This has been a rigorous process over the last year and a half to make sure that we presented projects and evidence for the National Institute of STEM Education to actually look at and certify us as a national STEM school.
Washington K-8 joins 2 other Birmingham City schools that have earned this distinction. Those schools are W.J. Christian and Bush Hill STEAM Academy.
We have worked on this project really for over 5 years. We began with a committee of teachers who worked tirelessly to become STEM certified teachers, and then from that committee we added more teachers who had a passion for math, science, and technology.
I'm also excited to be here because we are celebrating your STEM certification. Give yourselves a hand clap.
Washington K-8 invited Dr. Veronique Brown, a K-12 outreach manager for Quant Hub and veteran educator, to serve as a motivational guest speaker for their celebration.
The skills you build today, like how to organize your thoughts, ask questions, make a plan, work through a tough challenge, are transferable.
Prior to the celebration, the school hosted a STEM fair where the scholars were able to show off their innovative work and critical thinking skills. One group used STEM to recreate a well-known Chinese landmark.
This is the Great Wall of China, and it was designed to stop northern invaders.
Another group spent about a month of hard work creating this roller coaster.
It showcases kinetic and potential energy and the energy of the loop. Potential energy as right here. As we go on, it slowly turns into kinetic energy, which shifts into acceleration, which brings us down here.
Meanwhile, there are more exciting things happening that involves the students at Washington K-8. A group of students will be doing a week-long internship this summer where they'll get to do STEM-related experiments at labs at UAB. And Washington K-8 offers its scholars nursing, aviation, firefighters exploration clubs. I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
I'm Kiera Williams. I graduated from Parker High School. I'm an RN in Women's Services. I interned with Birmingham Promise and graduated from UAB with the help of the Birmingham Promise Scholarship.
With specialized career academies, early college, career and technical education, and a rigorous curriculum, Birmingham City Schools prepares you for college, for careers, for life.
Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
I am helpful. I love to help my mom and clean up after myself. I am kind. Being kind means being nice.
You're listening to the voices of new, really young authors from Princeton Alternative Elementary School in Birmingham.
Next we have Wyatt Finley.
Miss Terry Tucker hosted a publishing party this week for her kindergarten class, which released an interesting new book titled Zesty Zebras, Book of Affirmations.
When I grow up, I will always be helpful.
I am elated. I am so proud of my scholars. They have done just a fabulous job in getting this major accomplishment off the ground. It wasn't easy, but with the help of a committed parent, we were able to pull this off, and we now have 14 published authors.
After the scholars worked on their affirmations, Ms. Tucker helped the 5-year-olds with creating their artwork. That's also included in the book.
This was actually the vision of Miss James, who is our 5th grade teacher here. And she has written books for the last 3 years with the 5th grade. Well, of course, 5th grade is pretty stable in the writing process. In kindergarten, we're just beginning the writing process, so I thought it was a big undertaking, but they did very well. They were able to follow the writing process when writing the book, and everything turned out beautifully.
I teach ELA, and writing is one of our main focuses, and I stumbled upon an email from this company. It's called Student Treasures, and this is my 3rd year doing it. I started during the pandemic, and then I stopped, and then I decided to bring it back because of the biggest impact that it had on my students.
Student Treasures is a publishing company that provides schools with free hands-on writing activities. The company's goal is to motivate students to write and turn their stories into professionally bound books. The incredible work of Ms. Tucker's students caught the attention of Assistant State Superintendent Autumn Jeter. She visited the school to see the students' work firsthand.
For me, this was personally gratifying to be coming back to an elementary school, as I've been out of the classroom a few years serving as in upper leadership. So just me knowing what's expected of kindergartners and fifth graders, knowing what those standards are, I was very elated to hear and see the work that they've done and how well the kindergarten students read so fluently.
Bruce Jackson, the school's principal, is in awe of his scholars' achievements.
Our goal this year was to make sure that our scholars improve in writing. And so we want to make it more practical, and they embrace the challenge, and they are so excited. We just so delighted for this achievement today.
If you're interested in buying a copy of the book, visit studenttreasures.com/parents and enter the PIN number 843-2008. Before we end, listen to these little authors recite their daily words of affirmation.
We will be great. We will be great. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm courageous. I'm courageous. I'm a leader. I'm a leader.
Let's give them a hand.
I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
When I started first grade at Birmingham City Schools, I had no idea what was ahead. My teachers nurtured my passion for math and science. I studied alongside high-quality educators at Ramsey High School's Engineering Academy. Now, I am doing research at the O'Neill Comprehensive Cancer Center at UAB alongside world-class scholars. Birmingham City Schools prepared me. In a few years, I'll have a degree and a bright future in research.
Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
These brilliant STEM scholars from Southampton K-8 School were met with an applause as they walked into Renew Birmingham, ready to show off their innovative work.
3, 2, 1.
The scholars, along with their tech advisor, Ms. Tambra Clark, officially cut the ribbon this month for their new award-winning vending machine. It's called the Hygiene Hub, and it's no ordinary digital vending machine. The vending machine contains free diapers and feminine hygiene products for those in need in Birmingham.
I'm really happy that it came true, that it came to life, that everybody's going to be able to use it now.
It's definitely a reality. I'm so excited. I'm excited for the students to just be able to see this, something that they thought of, talked about, and to actually bring it to life, you know, and it just shows you all things are truly possible when you're persistent, consistent, innovative, and creative.
Now this is a story all about how we're breaking hygiene hubs for our town. We got a mission, so let's play our part. Let's break it down, let's make it smart.
This is the data-driven rap song the scholars used to convey their message about ending period poverty, which led them to win $10,000 in the 2024 All-Tech Innovation Challenge. The school was also named the Alabama State winner in the 2024-2025 Samsung Solve for Tomorrow competition, securing the scholars an additional $12,000 to help fund their hygiene hub. How do you feel about today in the Hygiene Hub finally opening?
Feel great, feel awesome. Can't believe we really got it, we really did it.
It's important because the way it serves our community, it helps people that's low on these menstrual products and hygiene products. It helps them.
The vending machine will be housed at Renew Birmingham. Anyone who needs products from the machine will have to register at hygienehubbhm.com.
And then you need to be confirmed. Confirmed means coming down to Renew Birmingham, and an associate here will be in place between 9 to 5 all day. Come in with a picture ID. It does not have to be a driver's license or passport, but come in with the picture ID. They confirm who you are just that very first time, and that barcode is good for the life of however long you need to use those services.
This project wouldn't be possible without the support of community partners and the sponsors listed on the sides of the Hygiene Hub. In Inslee, I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
Scholars
in Birmingham City Schools get the tools and support they need for success every day. Educators encourage students from pre-kindergarten to high school to reach their highest potential. I'm Corey Cunningham, a Milken Award winner for 2023. It's exciting to collaborate with educators to help guide students. Today, thousands of BCS scholars are in classrooms and labs or working on engaging projects to boost their learning. Tomorrow, our students will be the leaders of Birmingham, Alabama, and the world.
Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
I know, but I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But it's
Good morning, everyone. It's time for class to get started. Go ahead and get your notebooks and your computers out. All right, before we get started, does everyone have their permission slip for Grad Bash at Six Flags?
oh, dang. I low-key forgot about that. I wish I had something to remind me of. Oh, I got mine. I'm so glad BCS Connect sent me a notification last night.
Oh, that must be the new Facebook for y'all or something.
Oh, no, ma'am. It's actually really cool.
Oh, we don't got time for all that. Let's go ahead and get back into this lesson before the class period is over with.
Man, y'all playing. I'm trying to see where the next function at.
Boy, how come you be at all the events all the time? You must have a backstage pass to the concession stand.
No, I got that BCS Connect app. So you be on Facebook trying to get the tea. I got BCS Connect staying up to date with the feed.
BCS Connect this, BCS Connect that. Everybody's talking about BCS Connect. What even is that?
BCS Connect is a new app where you can access everything you need when it comes to BCS. Whether that's school events, club activities, community service opportunities, and my favorite, find an internship so I can get to the bag.
Wait, they're having brunch in the teacher lounge for Teachers Appreciation Week? Excuse me, students, I'm gonna run to the copier.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, everybody. There's enough connection for everyone.
Well, first, I would also like to thank my mom and dad for allowing me to continue this opportunity.
It was an uplifting and inspirational ceremony for more than 24 Birmingham City School scholars who graduated from the Birmingham Sister Cities International Dual Enrollment Academy. The months-long program was transformative for BCS scholars who represented all 7 high schools.
My favorite thing in Japan actually was the daily life.
Student after student,
I got to make traditional Japanese dishes with my host mom and her mom.
they all shared compelling testimonies of their time in the IDEA program, which consisted of taking summer international learning classes at Miles College and taking a trip to Japan.
I didn't believe I was going to go to Japan until I got to Japan. I was like, oh my God, I'm in Japan. Because it's really once in a lifetime opportunity, especially for me, because my parents are from Africa, so I was already culturally based when it came to my childhood, and so experiencing another culture was very monumental for me.
I would definitely say my best overall experience would be just like their history, because Japan has a lot of deep history, especially when the engineering departments and engineering force as their coal mines to further steam, convert to energy.
The experience was amazing. 100% recommended for anyone who needs to or wants to get out the country. It's just, like you said, I did not want it to end. It was amazing.
What would you say would be one token you brought back to Birmingham from Japan?
Food. My host families, both of them, took me to the store and they bought me things. So just experiencing day-to-day culture was amazing.
All scholars were hosted by Japanese families for roughly 12 days.
It was really amazing. It was different experiencing somebody else's culture and living in their own homes. Because if somebody lived in my house, I wouldn't be sure how to react. So they treated me very appropriate. There's nothing you can lose from being a part of this program, and everybody who can try should try.
What would you say would be the most rewarding part about this trip?
It was seeing different cultures, like seeing a different perspective in my eyes. Like as a person from a different culture, it was interesting to see and experience how Japanese culture was it was also life-changing. It helped me change my perspectives.
Birmingham City Schools and Birmingham Sister Cities board member Sonia Smith says it was truly an honor to hear the students talk about their experiences in the IDEA program.
The thing that really touched me was hearing students say how much they learned about the other cultures that they explored when they were in Japan, and learning about the food, learning about the music, the home life, learning about the culture of those areas, and just having that exposure we know will make them more well-rounded.
During the ceremony, Birmingham Sister Cities announced Ghana as its next cultural exchange destination. Why should students get involved in this program?
In my opinion, students should get involved in this program to get exposure. Exposure is a really important thing, but the International Dual Enrollment Academy can give you that exposure, give you that experience.
I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
Stay in the know with Birmingham City Schools. Download our brand new BCS mobile app in Google Play or the App Store.
Welcome to the board meeting for November the 12th, 2025. We will begin with our invocation by Board Member Billups, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening, everyone. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and for this opportunity to gather on this evening for this occasion. We thank you, Father God, for allowing us to be here and giving us this opportunity, Lord, to lead, to continue to instill the values of your kingdom within them, to give them the knowledge, the skills, that they may be reasonable and rational and responsible citizens, that they may glean for the collective wisdom of leadership and from the instructors. We pray, Father, for the staff. We pray for those, O Lord, who are doing the works each and every day to instruct our children, to train them, to equip them and prepare them for futures and opportunities that are yet before them. We pray this evening that you will guide our conversation, that you will continue, Lord, to be our help, and that, Lord, this day we will continue to honor you in all that we do and say. Both in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The meeting is now called to order. The mission of the Birmingham school system is to guide all students to achieve excellence in a safe, secure, and nurturing environment. We will now have the adoption of the agenda. It is recommended that the adoption of the agenda for November the 12th, 2025 be adopted as outlined. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Second.
Motion was recommended by Mr. Collins and seconded by Mrs. Harville. All right, vote.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. All right, now we will have board elections. I'm going to open the floor up for nominations for President of the Birmingham Board of Education. Do we have any nominations?
Dr. Sullivan.
Mr. Wilson.
I'd like to nominate the Honorable Sherman Collins.
We have a nomination by Mr. Wilson for Mr. Collins. All right, are there any additional nominations? Hearing none, we'll have a roll call vote. Ms. Boehm.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mr. Collins. You are the President of Birmingham Board of Education. Ms. Collins, I will turn the gavel over to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. They had it already here for me. They put my name right there. Well, thank you to my colleagues, and I'll save my comments to our presentations at the end. So right now we'll open the floor for nominations for Vice President. Do I have any nominations?
I'd like to nominate James Sullivan.
And I'd like to nominate Derek Billups.
Okay. We will have James Sullivan. We'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bowen?
For
Vice President, for James.
For James. This is a tough decision for me, but I'm going to vote no.
Yes.
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 Well, congratulations. I guess we'll move later. All righty, moving right along. So it is, congratulations. Looking forward to serving with you and the rest of our colleagues as we make this journey. So let's see where we will now have the approval of the minutes. It is the recommendation of the superintendent that we approve the minutes for October 14th, the 19th, the 23rd, and the 28th. Do I have a motion?
Move for approval.
Second. It has been moved by Board Member Womack and second by Board Member Sullivan. And the item, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That motion carries. Now, at this point in time, we'll have presentations and special recognitions by our superintendent.
Mr. President, I think we have, we want to record the certificate of affirmation of the school member, board members by Attorney Parchman.
Okay.
So there's no presentation, that just needs to be approved so that we can have it in the minutes. And those are the affirmations that you all sign after being sworn in.
Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. My bad. All right, so at this time, we will have presentations and special recognitions from our secretary. No, we don't.
It just needs to be recorded in the minutes. It's fine. You don't
Okay.
have to vote on it.
All right. Well, thank you, Attorney Parchman. Thank you, Mr. President. Now I'm going to ask Mr. Bautista, Alex, to come up and for employee recognitions. Alex, you have the floor.
Buenas tardes. President Collins, Vice President James, Dr. Sullivan, board members, good evening. Each month, we take great pride in recognizing several of many other employees that we have at Birmingham City Schools. This evening, I have the honor to present 3 individuals whose dedication and commitment truly exemplifies excellence. Our first honoree is Ms. Green, so I'm going to ask you to please to stand up. She's from West End, and she was nominated by Ms. Devon, and her letter reads as follows. It is with great pride I nominate Ms. Green for the Performance Excellence Award. As Community School Coordinator at West End Academy, Ms. Green exemplifies excellence through her dedication, compassion, and leadership. She goes above and beyond to support scholars, families, and colleagues, building trust, removing barriers to success, and fostering a culture of collaborating and care. A true self-starter, she approaches every task with purpose and consistently seeks opportunities to learn and grow, enhancing not only her own work, but the entire school community. During my visit to Ms. Brianna's second grade classroom, I witnessed a vibrant and nurturing environment filled with the structure, joy, and purpose. She has built a classroom culture grounded in consistency, positivity, and engagement, one where students feel safe, supported, and eager to learn. Her classroom runs smoothly with clear routines and seamless transitions. Through positive praise and behavior, specific feedback, Ms. Brianna fosters respect, encouragement, and accountability. She also empowers students with daily affirmations, teaching them to speak kindly to themselves and maintaining a growth mindset. Ms. Brianna's supervision and intentional presence ensures that every student stays engaged and connected. Her instruction is rigorous, inclusive, and responsive to each child's needs. She exemplifies the spirit of this award, a dedicated compassionate, and inspiring educator who champions both the hearts and minds of her students. Congratulations. We have a third nomination. However, this person is stuck in traffic. Oh, never mind. He has arrived. All right. So this next one goes to someone whom I had the pleasure of working with, Mr. Jortes Jackson from Jones Valley. He was nominated by Ms. Marberry, school counselor, for the Customer Service Award, and the letter reads as follows. In recognition of his outstanding contributions to customer service at Jones Valley Middle School, I am honored to recommend Jortes Jackson for the Customer Service Award. His consistent demonstration and responsiveness, respectfulness, collaboration, and competence has a lasting impact on the school's climate and culture. Every interaction with Mr. Jackson has been characterized by respect and kindness. Whether greeting a student with a warm smile or addressing a parent's concern, he makes each individual feel valued. His respectful approach fosters trust and openness with the school community, creating an environment where everyone feels welcome and heard. Congratulations, Dr. Sullivan. That concludes the presentations for tonight.
So Alex, thank you for that, and thank you for all of your hard work. For those who don't know, Alex will be leaving us at the end of the month, and we appreciate all of your hard work and dedication, but he got a new job, and we're very proud of him and know that he is going to be very successful wherever he goes. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. President, that concludes our presentations for tonight.
Well, thank you. It is now time for our community voice, and I have one person, Mr. Jamal Hill. Oh, I didn't see him. Just, you know the protocol. You have 3 minutes.
Oh, we got 3 now?
2, I'm sorry, 2
I was
minutes.
like, you know, I use. But good evening, board, Superintendent Sullivan, President Collins, Vice President Sullivan. Very excited to be back here. I know that y'all haven't seen me in a few months, but I just wanted to give y'all an invite. And also hello to the new board members. Jamon Hill, Executive Director of the Flourish, Alabama. We do a lot of programming throughout Birmingham City Schools, especially the high schools. And we're coming up on our Word Up competition that we do each year. We give away, well, not give away because the students earn it, but over $5,000 in cash prizes in a spoken word competition. We have 8 teaching artists working across the 7 physical high school locations as we speak, preparing kids for December 12th. So I'm going to send this to all of y'all in an email. You will all get it in an email as well. Don't worry, Mary. And December 12th, 5 to 9 p.m. at the Birmingham Public Library Central Branch. We will have students from the 7 physical locations competing for those prizes. We're very excited for the programming this year, and we're excited to continue working with Birmingham City Schools. We really appreciate the partnership and our ability to work with the students. So once again, thank you, board, so much for the support that y'all have given us, and excited to meet the new board members, and y'all will once again see me around a lot more as we're working through our programming for the year. Thanks.
Thank you. Seeing that there's no one else on the list, we're gonna move right along. We're now ready to entertain our consent agenda. Are there any items that need to be pulled?
Yes,
Ms. Bowen.
Mr. President, I'd like to pull number C,
C.
item C.
Mhm.
Yes, now let's pull items B.
B. Okay. You said B or D? B. B.
B as in Billups.
Okay.
Dollar bills. Boss
Okay.
man, that's all.
All righty. It has been recommended that we approve the consent agenda with exception to item C and B, or B and C. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved by Mrs. Bourne and second by Mrs. Harville. Will all in favor say aye? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, so we will take item B first. I think Ms. Bourne.
No, item B was me.
Yeah, go ahead.
The question I had was in regards to the wall-to-wall establishment of the academies for leadership. Want to get clarification as far as what they anticipate or expected outcome of students going through the program, and also, do we have partnerships that students, once the completion of these programs, will have direct inroads to potential job opportunities? If so, who are those particular partners that we're looking at working with, and how would that be done?
So each academy has a advisory board. I'm going to ask Dr. Willis and Dr. Reese to come to the mic, but each academy has an advisory board. I'm not sure the composition of those advisory boards, but as we expand to wall-to-wall academies, those academies will also have advisory boards tied to them. But I'm going to let Dr. Reese and Dr. Willis go more specifically into each one of the questions that you asked. Dr. Willis, Reese.
Good evening. So, the Leadership Academy, as you are aware, will really be encompassed of our JROTC programs. And it's not that we are channeling them to directly go into the workforce, but the Leadership Academy will instill the values that are taught within JROTC, discipline values, and all of the things that make students good candidates, whether it be to go into the job force, whether it be to go on to post-secondary education. So we have students that are going through JROTC, and the ROTC instructors have actually been very excited about expanding into an academy, and they do have ideas for how they will get their work-based learning experiences, including volunteerism opportunities. But it is not designed to necessarily go into a particular job. It is designed to make them well-rounded so that they're ready for whatever opportunity awaits them. Do you want to add?
I had a quick question about that. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to add to that, as we're talking about the post-secondary opportunities once students graduate, we're going into a year of planning this year. This is when they will actually figure out and plan that out while they're in their year of planning, what those exposures will be after high school and who those partners will be. So that's what they're defining in the year of planning.
The question I had, the curriculum, I understand that we get that from NAF. Do we use the NAF curriculum?
So the curriculum is not from NAF.
Okay.
All CTE programs are based on a CTE pathway. The classes are not different because they are a part of NAF. At the very core or foundation, you still have that CTE pathway, so the classes themselves don't change. However, NAF does offer a lot of supplementary resources to complement the curriculum and to make it, I guess, more full with exposures. They make sure, and it gives another way, or not another way, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. It ensures that they document how the students are getting their work-based learning experiences, how they're getting internships, and they have various requirements and benchmarks that have to be met and documented within their platform. So it just almost, I hate to, it's almost like a CTE pathway on steroids, because it just offers more benefits and resources.
A higher level.
Yes.
Accountability for our schools, our teachers, and our students. So like she said, that they have the milestones in place and the benchmarks and best practices in place to ensure that students are receiving all of those experiences and those exposure. So it's a higher level of accountability for us as well.
But the curriculum itself, the basic curriculum is still whatever that CTE pathway is. And there are still, I think one of your questions about how many classes, they still have to have 3 classes to be a completer. That does not change.
I'd like to add a question to that. So can you have, I know you've given this to us in past years, but could we get another update on the number of CTE classes that we actually have, the number of completers we have, and why have you chosen 6 new academies in 4 particular high schools? I mean, I know y'all are going to work out what that looks like, but you've obviously done some thinking around that. But I'm interested in, is our goal to get more completers?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so by having each child assigned to an academy, when you are assigned to an academy, we have academy coordinators in every high school, and so you have an extra set of eyes ensuring that students are keeping within their pathway. And that is absolutely the goal.
And Dr. Reese, can you talk a little bit about the data that we're pulling from the academies? Meaning that if you are assigned to academy, kids are more likely to graduate, they have lower chronic absenteeism, they have lower disciplinary issues. And so our goal is to ensure that every student who enters one of our high schools by this deadline date is assigned to an academy, and you no longer have students who may be going through a high school program and not attached to some meaningful academy where those students can benefit from all of that small sheltered learning that they get with the academy.
I think you said it perfectly. But that is actually correct. And to your question about why the 6 that we chose, the goal is that all of our CTE programs will be an academy. We just strategically chose, number one, just capacity-wise, so that we were able to adequately go through the year of planning with the teachers that will be involved, and then also financially, so that it is not overwhelming in that way as well.
One more question. I know in the past, lack of teacher, we would put these courses and these academies down on paper and say we have them, but we never had a teacher in many of them, or we couldn't find the teacher, or the teacher left. Is that still a problem for us?
So that is not an academy problem. Teacher shortages are, across subjects. Have there been instances where a teacher left? Yes, but that's not often. And most of our academy teachers are actually very engaged. And I think in the one circumstance where one had to depart in the middle of the year, it was for extenuating circumstances. As with any CTE pathway, a lot of times you are recruiting personnel from industry. They may be making twice what we are able to offer them as a teacher. So it is often difficult to fill a position, but that is not exclusive to academies. That is any CTE vacancy that we have. But I do think we do a pretty good job of making sure that we have qualified individuals in our positions.
Okay, thank you.
Well, we'll go ahead and vote on it. It's been a recommendation that we approve item B. I'll do a roll call vote. Ms. Bourne?
Yes.
Mr. Billups?
Abstain.
Yes.
Ms. Otto?
Yes.
Yes. Abstain.
Yes.
And yeah, that motion passes. Now we will deal with item C, ninth grade success on our consent agenda.
Yeah, I asked for that to be pulled. I appreciate y'all responding to several questions that we've had about this, and it has clarified for us what some of what we were asking for. As I read through it, though, it feels to me like what the piece that's missing perhaps is that we don't understand what the goals would be. It looks like we are having these planning groups, and so for us to know that goals were set in each school relative to where they were with their ninth grade success, and then where they're hoping to go in years 1, 2, and 3, however those goals need to be set, that feels more serious to me, or would help me feel comfortable about this vote.
So I'll start, Dr. Willard, before you go in. So we looked at the number of students who failed a class in ninth grade the previous year to say there's an issue here. And we actually did a nationwide or a search around what organization can provide us with the supports that we need in order to ensure that our ninth grade students have enough credits where they're not failing a class, because what the research says, if you fail a class in ninth grade, whether it be a core class or an elective class, it increases your likelihood of dropping out of high school. Kids don't drop out in 12th grade. They drop out starting in ninth grade. So if we can get students through the ninth grade without repeating a class, and that's going to be the measure, then those students are more likely to graduate from high school. Now, if we're doing a ninth grade academy, we know that ultimately the measure of success will be 4 years later when we have an increased graduation rate. Right now, our graduation rate teeters between 81 and 82%. We need to be in the 90s. So we want to put a system in place, just like with the NAV Academy, to provide students with that wraparound services every student that enters high school, because we know the data shows that NAF works with high school graduation. We also know that the data shows that if we don't get this ninth grade right, then kids won't be graduating from high school, because we have to ask ourselves, what happens when a child fails a class, right? So if I'm a student and I fail a class in ninth grade, I'm already behind academically, so this is what I have to do. I have to take every class that I have to take in the 10th grade, but I got to make up that class in ninth grade. I'm already behind. Or I have to go to night school. I'm already behind, right? So basically, you get more work piled up on you, and you already have shown that you are a student that needs additional supports. So our goal is to be proactive and get in front of that so that we can prevent students from failing and falling further and further behind, because the caseload, the workload continues. It continues even though you fail that class. And then it becomes difficult, because if I fail, for example, ninth grade English, right, and I go to the 10th grade, I still have to take ninth grade English. The problem is that you got a whole group of ninth graders who are coming there, and those classes are filling up. So now I have to take the class online, right? Or I have to take the class in night school. So then you got transportation issues, or you may have connectivity issues, or you may have students who may not be able to stay after school to take that class. So we want to get in front of that. Dr. Willard, you want to add anything?
So, no, just Real briefly, Dr. Sullivan, you pretty much summed it up, but the program itself is establishing structures and systems to actually address all of those issues that will prevent ninth graders from being successful. Particularly this year, which was mostly about establishing structures, it was primarily focused on ensuring that students didn't fail 2 or more courses which they're considered off track after they fail that second course, but they're considered on track if they only have 1 failure for the year. So our goal is to have none at the end of the day, but on track would be classified as 1, but we want to eliminate that as best we can.
I did have a question regarding the data that was presented in the original presentation, and just want to get some clarification regarding why there was such a gap between the number of students who were expected to or anticipated to have a 3.0 and above and so forth. Why was there such a gap in that different, and also those quarters of how those final calculations came about?
Sure. Don't have a problem. I also have Torian Black here from CHSS who can actually explain that as well. But a part of the miscalculation was attributed to their company actually calculating grades as if we were on 7-period-a-day schedule instead of a 4x4 block, which it contributed to a higher failure rate than we went and put in 4x4. So that's why the numbers changed.
That's it?
Can I just, yeah, are you going to say something?
Good evening, board members, President Collins, Superintendent Sullivan, Vice President Sullivan. Yes, I think that's exactly correct. That was part of the error was on us in terms of calculating as a yearly based courses. But we'll see that the end of the freshman on track rate for the end of this year was 84%, and the graduation rate being around 82. You can see how that's right at what the graduation rate would be, so that we can expect that to see that in 4 years from that point. But that was on us in terms of not just calculating the quarters instead of the semester-based courses as it is here, just because across the nation our data team is used to doing it by yearly courses as other districts do. But once it was adjusted to the way it is in Birmingham, it ended up there 84%, which is the accurate rate.
We want in the 90s or 100% graduation rate.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
84 is still not good enough.
Yes, sir.
Can I just reiterate then that if we do approve this, that next year you'll share the data on?
Absolutely.
Okay. On
Absolutely.
where each school is, because it felt like in reading that there's more buy-in in some high schools than others.
And you got to understand this also. The program was only implemented half a school year. Anytime you start a new program, and I've shared this, there is going to be some growing pains. You know, we do intercession. The first intercession that we did, we only had 1,800 students. But by the end of if we had just quit after 1,800 students and said it wasn't going to work, we had to stick with it. And by the end of the year, we had 7,000 students in intercession. So, you know, when you start something out, there are, you know, everybody talks about innovation, but this is what it looks like. It's not necessarily going to step out with everything in place. You know, there's a reason why Apple sends out updates, because they are basically practicing in real life. And so we have to make sure that if we're committed to this, and I think that this is going to make a difference in the long run, then we have to also be committed to sometimes everything is not perfect the first time that you do it. And it's particularly when it was so a small window of time that they had an opportunity to work with the schools.
So one other question in regards to when they will actually get started in the school. So, I'm sorry, the previous year, I'm sorry? Oh, it's a pro, all right. So I'm just, all right, going back for a moment, for the previous year, they started a little late, again, in second semester. And so if we're approved now, they'll start again in the second semester.
If we approve now, they'll start tomorrow.
Correct.
Now, understand that they worked last year. They got teams already, so they're under go ahead, Doc.
That's what I was going to add, Dr. Sullivan. Many of the structures that we were working to embed last year around this time to get up and operational second semester, many of those structures are already in place, and we won't have to go back and build those structures. They would just have to enhance and move forward.
I would like to just add that ninth grade academies are perceived around the country in good schools as best practice, right? And so that does make sense. It just felt this one feels like it needs a little more data. But, okay, thank you very much.
Got just one quick question. We got the data information, and what kind of concerned me is that the full implementation by all high schools with this. I read the notes on some of the interactions that you've had with certain schools. I certainly believe in this, and I want this to happen, but if we're not implementing it in schools, I don't know how we are able to achieve the outcome. The notes that I received was disturbing for me as it relates to.
So I'll address that. So as Dr. Sullivan said, with any implementation, getting started for the first time, you're going to have some schools that really take off really well and some schools that have some challenges. So with the knowledge of that, we know now where our challenges are. So now we're going to deploy extra support and extra structures in place, because a lot of times it's just about, getting that baseline data. Going back to your point, Mrs. Baum, now we have baseline data in all of our schools, and we know where the work really needs to be. So extra support will be provided in those schools that needed that extra assistance. But now it was just getting off the ground. You have to have meeting structures. You have to have the right people in the seat. So maybe certain teams may need to be adjusted, because we want it to be successful. So looking at characteristics of those teams will probably be the first things that we do as we start meeting with those teams. And Dr. Willis and the team have already identified strategies to adjust those issues or challenges that we had.
And it's the expectation that the post-secondary readiness, post-secondary success department manages, sets the goals, and then follows up with those individual schools to ensure that the things that the board has approved are happening.
Yes. And each school will have goals based on their data.
We're ready. Okay, well, it's been recommended that we approve item C on our consent agenda. I'll take a roll call vote. Ms. Foy? Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I have a motion to move the item?
We need a motion. Yeah, I make a motion to approve item C.
Second. Can I have a second? Second. It's been moved and properly second by Ms. Boehm and second by Mr. Sullivan. I'm gonna take a roll call vote. Mrs. Foy? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item C on our consent agenda has been approved. Now we will, thank you. Now we will deal with our donations. It has been recommended that we accept the donations from our prospective donors. Is there a motion to accept these items?
Move to approve.
It's been moved by Board Member Womack.
Second.
And second by Board Member Sullivan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposers? That motion carries. It's approved. Now it's time for us to deal with our personnel actions. It has been recommended that we approve the attached personnel actions. Do I have a motion to approve these items?
Move to approve.
Second.
It has been moved by Board Member Wilson and seconded by Mrs. Foy. All in favor?
I had a question.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Are there any items that need to be pulled?
No. Okay, I just had a question. Okay. Question was, I know previously we have inquired about getting information regarding those staff members who have separated from the school system and getting some type of survey and so forth regarding that. There was a proposal that was given that we would receive some information regarding what those surveys had communicated, and so we want to just kind of start seeing what that looks like.
Point of order. I'm trying to understand what that has to do with the personnel actions that's before us. I don't understand.
Well, I'm trying to get an understanding that when it comes to as the system that have left the system, better understanding what is it that they're leaving for, Are there things in the system that we need to be addressing or looking at more intently? Why? I know this is a question that has come up several times in the past, that information has not been given just yet. And so I'd like to go ahead and start looking at that to make sure we're addressing it.
Good evening, board
Because
members.
it's a strategic plan as well.
Yes, sir, we will provide that for you, the exit interviews.
Okay. Mr. Sullivan, did you have something?
No. I didn't have anything. I was
Okay.
just trying to get your attention.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so, ready to move forward? Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposers?
After the fact, I have a question, Mr. Collins. Dr. Sullivan, with your permission, I wanted to direct this question to the athletic department. It's personnel action. We just want to make sure that we've done our due diligence to make sure that our coaches, especially football season, have been paid. That's all. Well, it was more of a statement.
Thank you. Those items, that motion has passed. Now we are ready for our cabinet reports and strategic plan updates.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have online with us Ms. Glover. Ms. Glover, are you there?
I am, yes, sir. Good evening.
And Ms. Glover is going to provide us with the financial statements and cash balances for the month of September 2025.
Thank you. Board President Collins, Vice President Sullivan, members of the board, Superintendent Dr. Sullivan, attending and virtual audience, good evening.
Good evening.
This is the general fund revenues for the month of September 2025. The state sources, we originally budgeted $178.6 million. We end up collecting, as of September 2025, $184.8 million. It was a variance of $6.1 million. For the previous year, we collected $169.3 million. So overall, we collected 103.5% of the budget. As it relates to the local sources, we budgeted $137.5 million. We collected $144 million, a variance or an increase of $6.5 million. Overall, as it relates to all revenues for the general fund, we collected $333.6 million, an increase of $13.9 million, which was 104.4% of the budget. The prior year, we collected $329.4 million. Next slide, please. For the general fund expenditures, we spent, as it relates to personnel, $219.7 million, which was close to 96% of the budget. Purchase services were $70.1 million, 109% of the budget. The prior year, we expended $64.5 million. Overall, with the other expenditures and the fund transfers, we expended $334.3 million, which was 93.2% of the budget. The prior year, we expended $285.8 million. Next slide, please. The total expenditures was the $333.6 million. Total expenditures, $334.3 million. The difference between the revenues and the expenditures was $759,649. The total months in reserve is the 7.5 months reserve, and our average monthly expenditures that ran for the month of September was $27.8 million. The prior year, in September of 2024, it was $23.8 million. Next slide, please. For the special revenue funds, we collected a total of $53.3 million as compared to the prior year of $59.9 million. the revenues for that same year. I'm sorry, the expenditures for the prior year was 59.5 million, and the September 2024 was 139.5 million. I'm sorry, I'm straining to see the screen, so I'm with you now. The next slide, please. As it relates to the fund balance sheet for September 2025 and September 2024, the assets were 256 million as compared to 289. Liabilities was 18.7 compared to the prior year of 48 million. And last slide, please. With all funds combined, this is calculating all of the revenues, expenditures, and the net surplus or deficit for all sources of funds for September 2025 as compared to September 2024. All revenues collected would have been 408.6 million. The prior year, it was 480.4 million. The expenditures for the current September 2025 was 412.6 million. The prior year was 449.7 million. Okay. Last slide. For questions, are there any questions regarding the September 2025 financials?
I do.
Mr. President, did somebody else say something?
I think I heard Jane.
Board member can go first.
Okay.
It's fine.
Ms. Bourne.
Thank you for that. This is a small question, but on the first page, other sources was significantly over.
Yes, ma'am. Whenever we have other sources, these are other donations or grants that come in that does not tie into the state, federal, or those local sources. I can give you what that full breakdown of that 1.4 entails.
Okay, and I just want to confirm, is this an end of the year, this is the end of year budget, right?
Yes, out of the full 12 months, the fiscal year always begins in October and it always ends in September. So this completes the fiscal year end of 2025.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Sullivan.
This may be it's a kind of a budget question, but Dr. Sullivan or Mrs. Glover, I know in regards to like the shutdown, I know we were going into like reserves. Have we heard anything about if we're going to get a refund on that or reimburse that money or anything like that? I just want to bring that up. Yeah.
So, Ms. Glover, I think Ms. Sullivan is talking about the CNP. During the shutdown, we extended 1.5, I think, million a month for CNP. I know that the anticipation was that once the government reopened, we'd be refunded that money. That's the question. Have you heard anything, Ms. Glover?
No, sir, we haven't heard anything, in CNP, along with all other federal funds, they've always been on a reimbursement basis anyway, which means we upfront all of the expenditures and request reimbursement. But specifically for CNP, no, we haven't heard anything yet.
And we'll make the board aware once we get any guidance from the federal government.
Correct.
All right, thank you. That's all.
Okay, thank you. This concludes the report for the financials of September 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Glover, and thank you, Mr. President.
All righty, move along. Dr. Sullivan?
None at this time, Mr. President.
None at this time. All righty. Well, right now, we'll open the floor for our announcements.
Okay.
Ms. Bourne?
I think Ms. Foy has one too. Why don't you start? Okay, you go ahead. All right. I want to tell you how excited I am about the debate program that is called Speak First that's being implemented in all of our schools. And I want to thank Dr. Sullivan and Dr. Williams and others for helping this become a reality. We're working with an organization called Impact America, and they have a very strong debate leader who has been the leader of the debate program at Samford for several years, taught at Altamont in debate before that, and just just kind of lives and breathes debate. And he is teaching and guiding the folks that I'm very thankful for in each of our high schools and middle schools who've stepped up to be trained by him, to be debate coaches. And so it's a different model than we've had in the past. It's called the Birmingham Urban Debate League that we're a part of. And we will have at Lincoln Center debates from that these children participate in from all these schools in the third Thursday in January, February, March, and April. So we'll give you those dates, and between now and then, our coaches are preparing these kids in topics they've probably never thought about, and they're learning really great skills, I think, in this. So I'm very excited that this is something we're bringing to our schools. And yeah, remind me about the scholarships.
I think it's if you participate for 4 years in high school, then there's a scholarship that's attached.
That's right. I'm sorry. Yes. And I think there'll be other I think that, schools, colleges look at this. It'll be great for people's resume. And we've got some scholarships, like you've said, that we will be bringing forward for our kids. So, yeah, thank you.
Ms. Floyd.
I just wanted to make everyone aware that Carver tomorrow is having, we're doing mock interviews for the NAF academies, and that's going to be real beneficial in helping the kids get ready for internships, job opportunities, and I'm really excited about doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, just real quick. First, I want to thank my colleagues for, nominating me to serve as vice president. So again, thank you. I look forward to working with everybody. In the same capacity, really, just a title. So we'll all be still doing the same thing, but I just want to say thank you all. Hey, I'm going to miss the conference tomorrow. I'll be on the road traveling, but I think we have some good news to report. Okay, that's great. So hopefully the board members can show up and support the superintendent in that. Did have opportunity to attend the town hall, which was at Parker. It was a lot of people. I think it was a good town hall, but I just want to, it was good to really just stress the importance of being engaged. Our civic duty is to vote. As you know, if you don't vote, you may have an outcome that may not be favorable. Just like we were talking about how the shutdown and everything can affect education and the funds that we use to serve our local community. So again, I just want to stress the importance of civic engagement. And another thing, and I was with Dr. Sullivan at the town hall, and we talked about, we talk about NAF and everything, all the things that we're doing with CTE. I think we need to tell more of our story around that. We do a lot of communicating about our sports programs, but I tell you, every time I talk to somebody, they always say, we need to bring the trades back to school. And I just want people to know they didn't go anywhere. They never left. The name just changed. So I'm looking forward to possibly putting more money into telling that story of the things that we're doing. Of course, we have, more work to do with our programs as well, but I think it's still important that we share what we're doing with the CTE. I think that's pretty much it, but again, look forward to working in this capacity next 4 years. Thank you.
Quickly. On last week, we had a chance to celebrate the ribbon cutting for the STEM lab with Verizon STEM lab with Smith Middle School and also WJ Christian School as well. Just a great opportunity for those students to continue to have opportunities to look at science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in a more tangible way and a more meaningful way that brings to life the learning experience for those students and the opportunities that are before them as well. Also want to give thanks to some of our some partnerships that have been working with our schools as well. That includes the railroad company Watco. Also, SIPCO has been partnering with us in Alabama Power. Most recently are looking at several opportunities to look at some apprenticeship programs for our students, internship opportunities for students as well through Birmingham Promise partnerships, and also looking at, again, I thank Ms. Foy for reminding us as well as far as the mock interviews on tomorrow, and then on this Friday, Woodlawn High School will be in partnership with Alabama Power doing tours that will be accompanying with them as well. So just want to say thank them for the continued partnership and the work that we're doing with our students.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
No worries.
You made me think about when you said scholarships. So I am a part of AID, that's an American Association of Blacks in Energy, and I want to, and I'll send it to someone in the school district, but the scholarship program is open, so I would like to encourage all Birmingham City schools to apply for the scholarship. I think it's just, it's pretty much just an essay type program, so I'll be sending that out as well.
Dr. Willis.
All right, yep, I already know. All right, thank you.
I'm sorry. One more thing.
Mr. Billups.
I'm sorry, one more thing as well. The application now is also open for students who are looking to be a part of the Birmingham Promise Scholarship Program as well. I know every year that opens up, it opened up October 1st and will conclude on February 1st. And so for all those senior high school students who are looking at going on to postgraduate opportunities at our area colleges, make sure that they go ahead and apply now.
There's also Dr. Willis.
All right. So I just want to say to my colleagues, I certainly appreciate the confidence and to leave our board this opportunity. I'm very excited about the direction that our school system is going in and the work that we've collectively done, and all of our the staff that support and give their selves to Birmingham City Schools. Really excited about that. And just on a quick note, I'm so glad basketball season is here now. So with that said, our upcoming...
Wait, hold on. I think you got Ms. Foy wants to say something,
Ms. Foy
and Walt and I want to say something else. So, hey.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, my apologies to the Honorable Big Walt.
So just want to, since we pay so much attention to sports, I would be remiss if I didn't do it. I want to start off by congratulating Coach Joe Webb and Jackson Nolan High School. In 2 years, man, they're in the playoffs, and we need to recognize that. Congratulations to Jackson Nolan. Congratulations to the Rams of Carver High School. Congratulations to the Rams of Ramsey High School. And the only Birmingham City school still fighting for a state championship is the Parker High School. So congratulations to them on their win. Mr. President, you are correct. It's basketball season, and it's on. We know the boys and girls. We're expecting big things from them. And I hope Huffman's on the schedule. Because if they are, I get to wager. We can't use the word bet, that's illegal. But I get to wager with the president of the school board, a big old juicy steak, over that Woodlawn, over that Huffman, and we know a rivalry. So again, to our scholar athletes, we got to keep supporting. We've got to find a way to increase attendance. We got to find a way to make sure that our families are comfortable coming on our properties to attend these activities to support our babies. Those are mine. So I got to do this. So a friend of mine was named Teacher of the Year at Winona High School, Miss Katwana Carter. Will y'all please give her a round of applause? The only reason I announced it because they announced it today. And she's excellent math teacher, man, engineer, just wonderful, wonderful teacher, committed to our babies. So I just wanted to take a minute to sing. I'm so happy for her. Just wanted to sing her praises for a minute. That's it, Mr. President.
Thank you. Dr. Sullivan.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tomorrow, the State Department of Education releases the A through F report card for districts and schools. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we're going to have a press conference to discuss this grade that Birmingham City Schools has made. I will say this. Since the A through F report card was started back in 2016, tomorrow we will announce the highest grade that Birmingham City Schools has ever had. We will announce the lowest number of D and F schools that we've ever had. And then we will also announce the CCR rate, which is the highest that we've had. And we will also announce the chronic absenteeism, which is the lowest that we've ever had. So we are moving in the right direction. Please, if you're available to watch online or to come by the auditorium, we will have our press conference tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Thank you, Mr. President.
Sherman. Oh, okay. Can I say one more thing?
Oh, one more thing.
I'm so sorry. You're going to like this one. I want to tell you how excited I am about working with you as president. I mean, the fact that you have, this is your third term, and, you've learned a lot. And, we've all learned a lot. Not that you have particularly learned a lot, but we have grown together, I think, in knowing how to do this. Dr. Sullivan would perhaps quibble with that slightly, but I think that we are going to be in good hands with you as president and with Mr. Sullivan as our vice president. And I'm excited about working with both of you, and I know others, all of us are.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you. I think all of us have grown and worked better together. Thank you. Okay, so we have come to this close of our next meetings will be our work session on November the 26th at 1 p.m. So please note that that's going to be an earlier meeting. And our board meeting Tuesday, December 9th, 2025 will be at 5:30. We changing that though, right?
That's the next one.
Oh, yeah, on the 9th, I'm sorry. The board meeting will be Tuesday, December 9th, 2025 at 5:30. This meeting is adjourned.